All right, here's my crock pot. Gonna throw that on high. Spray it up with olive oil. Basically, the only reason why you do that is so that corners don't stick, and it couldn't be simpler. You can substitute any dry seasoning you want in this. You could even go just straight up salt and pepper, but that's kind of more hardcore. And we just go in with the turkey. I like to spread it out as much as possible. And this is a pretty humongous crock pot, so A, it cooks quickly, and B, you get a good amount of surface area. You gotta pay attention to the labels on this turkey because some of the turkey has even more fat than beef. So for that, you might as well just eat ground beef. Just always stick to the 99% lean. Turkey is in. Taco seasoning going in. I just like to scatter it as much as possible. There's already salt and pepper in this, so I won't really add any more salt and pepper. Lid goes on, and I'm gonna forget about that for a few minutes now while I do my chicken. Do me a big favor while you're here. Like this video. It helps get new videos pushed out to new viewers and also to the existing subscribers, and lets me know that you like it. So give this video a thumbs up, comment down below. Let me know in the future what types of recipes you want to see here on the channel. If I've made it and if I'm comfortable making it, I'm gonna do that, guys. So let me have your ideas down below. Comment, fire away. Also, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and you have that notification bell turned on. I got my oven set to 425. That's been preheated. For that, I generally use a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of black pepper, and then I'm using today fajita seasoning from Penzeys. You can use any seasoning that you like for this. This is a lot better grilled, but it's winter now and I really don't want to go outside and fire up the grill because it's kind of a futile effort. What I'm gonna do is, these chicken breasts are pretty thick. I'm gonna half them. I'm gonna throw them in a bowl. I'm gonna toss it with a tiny bit of olive oil. In the end, I'm gonna cook it maybe 20-25 minutes total with a flip in the middle, and that's it. Let's get moving on that and we'll get these in the oven. It's quite a lot of chicken, so we need quite a lot of seasoning. So, gonna hit it with the peps. Gonna be here a while. Now, this seasoning has a little bit of salt in it, so I'm gonna go easy on the salt. I'm still gonna add it. I think that's enough. The cool thing about using dry seasoning, so you can add as much or as little of this as you want. I'm gonna go a little overboard because nobody wants chicken that's not seasoned. All right, hit it with a little olive oil. Now, even if I use 1 or 2 tablespoons of olive oil here, the amount of calories that's gonna add on 5 pounds of chicken is almost negligible. You know, and it's also gonna bring a little flavor to the party here. Let's mix them up. I like to do this in a bowl. You can skip the bowl and just do this in the vessel that you're gonna cook it. It'll save you some cleanup too. The harder you rub it, the better it gets. No, the more you rub it into the chicken, the more it penetrates. These are fairly thick, so when you bite into this, you're only gonna taste the seasoning on the outside. So you really want it to kind of penetrate. If you want, you can marinate this for a little while. I'm gonna lay this out onto sheet pans. What's really important is you don't want these touching. You want them to have some space to breathe. You gotta let them breathe, guys, let them breathe. We're gonna put these on sheet pans and then cook them. That's it. Going right in the oven with these. And I think to start, we'll go for 10 minutes and then we'll flip it and then see how much longer we need to bake those. Let's check in on our turkey. So far, it's been about 10 minutes that I've had this in here. The crock pot's just warming up. Now this is just getting hot, too hot to the touch. I'm gonna let that go for a little while longer. What I wanna look for is around the edges. What I want to see is that turning white. So once I see that turning white, then I'm gonna go in with a wooden spoon and I'm gonna mix it around. Chicken's ringing. How do we turn this off? So now we gotta pull it out of the oven. And you see it's mostly cooked. Whew. Fogging up the lens there. Always fall for it. Chicken coming out. I like to pull this out to do this. Very simple, give her a flip. I think I might go, let's see. I like to gauge it by the thickest piece, and that seems mostly cooked. So I'm going 8 minutes. And I'll show you, we're gonna read it with a thermometer anyway. So we're gonna go another 8 minutes in the oven. Let me take you inside of my pantry and I'll show you a little bit how we get sauced. For the most part, this is where you can get creative. You see, I got Taco Bell sauces. I got some of this Italian hot pepper sauce. I got hoisin. I got sriracha, garlic parm sauce, buffalo sauce, Asian Zing, buffalo wild wing sauce. These are a couple of more sugary sauces. I got a sweet chili, Jamaican jerk, sweet and spicy barbecue sauce, ketchup. I mean, you can go ham on this. Mustard, it works really well. You could even put salad dressings on these things. I got some more stuff in the fridge. Let's go, I'll show you that. So yeah, we're getting totally effing soft. I got green ketchup. I got low sugar ketchup. I got Sam sauce. I got 3 types of sriracha here. I got more buffalo sauce, more mustard. I got sriracha ranch. I got creamy Caesar, Thousand Island Light, got teriyaki, a little bit of the teriyaki. This is my wife's classic ranch, but that would go perfectly well on either of those. Sweet chili sauce, chocolate syrup, nah, not that. More stuff down here. This is where your taste comes in. I mean, wait a minute, I got more stuff in the pantry here. We got Hellfire sauce, Los Calientes sauce. What else we got back here? Queen Majesty sauce. Who the hell is gonna put that on their food? Time to check this turkey. Good time to give it a mix. The thing is, you could just leave this and let it cook, but since I didn't add any liquid, there's really no medium for the seasoning to get distributed throughout. I like to mix it early on in the progress here. What tends to happen if you don't mix this early on, you get like a lot of larger clumps, which is fine because usually you add something else, but it's not very appetizing because it's almost like a meatball that's like seasoned on the outside only. I'm gonna give that a mix. Gonna let that sit. That's gonna go for a little while longer. This takes about 40-45 minutes total, whereas the chicken takes a little bit less time. You could do this on the stove with a frying pan. So let's talk about what I do with these proteins. It's actually pretty simple. I really don't overthink it too much. And I use a standard meal prep container. These actually came from Chinese takeout. General Tso's chicken or beef and broccoli or something came in this. And I saved it and I've reused it. What I'll do is, I'll put my depending on what I'm trying to do. So with the taco meat, I like to eat that with a salad. So I'll take a handful of spinach, handful of some other greens. You can do all spinach. It's really up to you. You do whatever you want. And then I'll put that as a bed. And then from there, I'll put like 6 ounces of the turkey on top of that. And that's a meal ready to go. And I'll show you one of those after. For the chicken, that I'll typically like to reheat. So what I'll do is put 1 or 2 cups of broccoli, or like 1 or 2 cups of asparagus that I cut up a little bit on the bottom of the tray. Then I'll dice up my chicken, put that on top, and then when I'm ready to eat this, what I do is take off the top, fold up a piece of paper towel, put it on top of the chicken, microwave a minute 45 to 225, depending on how much I want those veggies cooked. Usually 2 minutes is like the sweet spot for me. Then ready to go. Put a couple dabs of sauce on it, and you're ready to get that down. I even have a special lunch bag, and I'm gonna show you that too. I have a special lunch bag that is specially designed to hold a few of these containers with some ice packs. So you bring a few of those, and I even can sneak away one up here as well. You bring a few of those to work with you, or you know, the gym, whatever you're going to do, and you're ready to go. So here's one meal. I'll show you that. Very easy. What I got is a bed of spinach and my turkey with taco seasoning. A little bit of dressing, maybe a little bit of olive oil, and that's good to go. Got that one on deck. And then the other one, also really simple. Chicken, broccoli, done. That, throw it in the microwave, ready to go. You can double up the broccoli, triple up the broccoli. You know, you're eating reasonably at this point. If you want to add carbs, white rice, sweet potato, white potato, you can do, the sky's the limit with all this stuff. This is what I do to make sure that I'm on track, eating right, and not overthinking it. All right, we are ready to take our chicken out of the oven, and here we are. So, chicken looks good. Probably shouldn't have used the lower rack, right? All right. So now I told you we were gonna check the temp on these. So here's my thermometer. And what I'm gonna do is go right into one of the thicker pieces on each tray. And let's see. So there's, I mean, I think I overcooked it. You really want to shoot for like 155 because that'll carry over. These are definitely cooked. They're gonna be probably not too dry, but they'll be a little dry. I'll check one of the thicker pieces there as well. And same thing on that. It's perfectly cooked for right now. Probably I'm gonna go easy on microwaving these because I think I might have overdone it a little bit. Just because filming a video at the same time, but this smells amazing. And you see that juice there? Save that juice, that's chicken stock. We just made chicken stock and it's seasoned. It's got all that seasoning in it. Oh yeah, watch this. I got my plastic container. I've been reusing this for a few years now. All you do, dump it in. You don't have to think about it at all. I got chicken for days here, guys. Chicken for days. Hashtag chicken for days. If I sound fired up, it's because I am. That's it. Let it cool off a little bit. Throw the top on, throw it in the fridge, and you got your chicken for the whole week. I don't want to hear that you don't have time for this. Everybody does. I think it's about time for our final check on this turkey. It's usually a good sign when you see the condensation on the top of the lid here. So go in there. Oh yeah, this is ready. When you start to see the juice running clear like that, you know your turkey is done. What I like to do is just give it a final breakup as best you can. You don't have to go too crazy. If you overdo it at this point, it gets really dry and you really don't want that. If you left this too long, you'd have a pool of all the juice just sitting there. Then you'd pull your turkey out. When you go to reheat it, it's gonna be dry as hell. So this is just perfect. I'm gonna turn it off. All right, watch this. Gonna get my container there. Now all we do, slotted spoon, go right in. I mean, this can't be easier, guys. Come on. I don't want to hear that you don't have time for this. Now I'm just showing off. Making mistakes. There it is. There's usually a few milliliters of liquid left in there. I don't do much with it. That's it, we're done. Look, with 7 pounds of meat, I got enough lean protein for at least the week. I can throw it in the refrigerator. Usually if I don't use it within 3 to 4 days, I'll cut up the chicken or I'll just throw the turkey directly in the freezer. And I mean, it couldn't be easier. You just season it, get it going, and that's it. And then when you're ready to assemble your meals, I'll usually do 2 days ahead. That's it, guys. I mean, don't want to overthink this one. I really hope you liked today's video. It was a lot of fun for me to put together. Don't forget, drop a like on this, comment down below some other ideas, and we will see you in the next video.